Hi, this is Timothy Jackson, and this is Module 7, the Human Resource Frame. Now, what is the Human Resource Frame? Well, according to Bullman and Deal, this refers to looking at the people under you as a family rather than the political structure. There's an openness to the structure, meaning that everyone is listened to and there is an exchange. The leader of the organization is looked at as less of a leader and more of a catalyst. Basically, it's like making him sort of a food dispenser. You throw everything together and he puts it all together in a lot more organized way than a food blender or dispenser. And it also looks at the leader as a sort of servant to the rest of the organization. Now, how would I prioritize those under me? Well, obviously, everyone is equal in their own way. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't respond to the chain of command. So here is a brief diagram of how I would organize everyone, and I'm going to discuss each individual's role in the next few slides. The people directly under me obviously would first be the office staff, and the reason why is because they are the ones who are right with me in the office, and they are the ones who get the information directly from me. And they will communicate that information to the rest of the groups in the building. It's important that they feel appreciated and that they are well informed. Now, the next two groups I put on equal footing because they are just very different groups, and I'm going to be interacting with them in much the same way, but different ways at the same time. The direct student interactions people are the teachers and paraprofessionals. Ideally, I would address the teachers and paras at the same time, but obviously paras are not always in the building at the same time as teachers, especially during in-service days, which means that I would occasionally have to have the teachers tell the paras the information that I'm trying to communicate. The building staff deals with the students in a more passive and behind-the-scenes way, but they are equally important as well. Now, an example of why direct student interaction people and the building staff need to be on the same page is, for example, in my actual building, Dodge City Middle School, a number of teachers are moving classrooms because of a new wing. And as a teacher, I've been in communication with the building staff, the maintenance personnel, and the custodians to make sure that I've been packing so that they can properly move my room. And that just shows that we both need to have the same sort of interaction. While the students are arguably the most important part of school, and without them school would not exist, they will most likely not gain the information that I am communicating directly from me. Rather, they're going to gain it from the direct student interactions people, the teachers and the paras, and to the building staff to a limited extent. Now, obviously I'm going to sometimes have to deal with some students directly, but the majority of it should ideally be dealt in this manner. The parents are near the bottom, but that doesn't mean that they are unimportant or that I will not directly deal with them. The idea is that the problems that sometimes stem that brings in parents usually come from students. So students are like the link in the chain from me to the parents. So that's with parents. Community and alumni, I don't expect to have too much interaction with these groups except for special events like bringing in concerts or sports games, that sort of thing. However, the community is important still with the bringing in of special events, and they will need to feel involved. Now, everyone has their own place in the organization. They are all pieces of the puzzle, and everyone has an important role in the school. While it is ideal to put everyone on equal footing, there is efficiency that's needed in leadership, hence the division of the groups in this manner. As far as the flowing of information is concerned, this is how my building would look, with obvious exceptions that would occur. Thank you for watching.